this beautiful cast iron cheese nip pizza. Look at that.
That looks really good.
Unreal. Welcome back to BonAppekit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Today we're going viral with a recipe I just invented, and we're calling it the cheese nip pizza. Step 1, get yourself some of all of this. You're gonna need half a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of frozen butter. I've got some crushed garlic. I have some fresh tomatoes, bitter black olives, and basil fresh from our garden. We're gonna be making a cheese nip pizza crust with this orange cheddar and topping it with some mozzarella. Hey Carrie, what do you call a mythological cheese?
I don't know.
Legendary. Dairy. Step 1 is to put that butter back in the freezer. Now, over here, we're gonna make a pizza crust. Got half a cup. Take your flour. Sieve that. Then, we're going to use half of an 8-ounce block of cheese. Run through our small grater. Doop doop. Doop doop doop. Oh, I got a little on me. Can't be helped. All right. Step 1 is to add that shredded cheese to your flour. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a couple of cranks of salt. Is this thing on? Remind me to have a talk with the salt shaker after the show. Cut into that with our pastry blender. If you're playing along at home, you can use a food processor, but if you know me, it won't be long before I'm in here with my hands. When you've got your mixture to the consistency of pebbly sand, that's an industry term, get your frozen butter and run that through the small grater as well. Y'all, I'm only doing it this way because you wouldn't believe the price of a food processor these days. No, it's because the colder your butter is, the better a bread you're gonna make, and
it's easier to grate.
It's easier to grate when it's frozen, exactly. You might have deduced that, but get that in here. Mixing bowl as well. Man, even the stage lights are working on this quick. Then you combine that with your pastry knife or your hands. You want to get that butter worked in, like as if you're making biscuits. This is a shortbread recipe. There will be no proof. No yeast, no rise. This is easy and fun. It's a great recipe to share with the kids.
Quick results.
Just like biscuits, you don't want to overwork this dough, but you do want like a wet sand consistency. We're always looking for that wet sand. And at this point, comment below if you've ever had a CHEEZ-IT. What? Comment below if you've ever had wet sand.
Oh God.
Not to eat. Okay, and at this point, we're gonna add somewhere between a splash and a tablespoon of milk. Boy, that wasn't very graceful, was it? And work that in until you have a very shaggy dough. Look at that. See? It's all sticking together now. Getting kind of a clay-like consistency. And that is our homemade CHEEZ-IT dough. Now if you want, just roll this really thin, cut it into squares, Bake it for 12 or 15 minutes and you have CHEEZ-ITs. I'm doing something a little bit more imaginative than that. I'm gonna throw this in the refrigerator because that makes it easier to roll out while we work on the toppings for our pizza. Hey Carrie, what happens when a baker tries something new?
No.
They're taking a whisk.
A risk?
A risk. The hard part is going to be only grating enough mozzarella for the pizza. I tend to go overboard.
More the merrier. This is a CHEEZ-IT pizza.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Over here, I'm going to chop down a few of these. These are so good. These are oil-cured black olives. They are tangy, bitter, juicy, and meaty. And, of course, we're going to need some sliced tomatoes for our pizza topping. And now's a good time to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You can use any store-bought pizza sauce you want, but I've had these mushrooms and tomatoes simmering in the background all morning. I'm just going to add that crushed garlic to this and then give it a whip in our Ninja.
Good!
Let's do it!
Woohoo!
Look at that, a rich, dark, flavorful. That beats any ragu, that beats any Newman's Own. If you've been watching the show, you know what's about to happen next. We're gonna drop this thing in our cast iron skillet. I was just using this to take some measurements. I think we need it to be that big. Put a little flour down on your work surface. We call that feeding the chickens, bird hands. Flour your rolling pin. It's crucial. And get some on your hands. Step 1, get the rolling in. I've got something kind of round. I think it's kind of big enough. I'm going to fold that over and lay that out in the bottom of our cast iron. And this is going to be the homemade CHEEZ-IT crust of our pizza.
It's like a deep dish stuffed crust.
CHEEZ-IT stuffed, CHEEZ-IT crust, deep cheese. And like any shortbread or pie crust, you can peel off a little there, press it in over there. Just try and make sure you're up to the edge of your cast iron. I think that's good enough for government work, except don't forget the patented CHEEZ-IT dimple. We got the CHEEZ-IT dimple.
That's funny.
All right. Now that we're at 350, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in for about 5 to 7 minutes. That's been in for 7 minutes. It's drying out, getting a little tough. I was going to flip it, but I think that we're going to do just fine like this. So I'm going in with a layer of our handcrafted pizza sauce. Now with my background in mathematics, I could just sit here and do this all day. As you get the hypotenuse of the cosine off the tangent from the arc of the subsection of the diameter. Step 1, the cheesening. Everyone's favorite. Honey, we're gonna need more cheese.
I'm sure we've got some here.
Sorry, our pizza had some bald spots, so we had to, we're gonna fill it in with some supplementary cheese. And we don't need that much cheese because you saw how much cheese we're putting in the crust, but I think this is also gonna make a nice color pattern at the end. Get in there with your chopped tomatoes. Oh, that looks so good.
Now your kids will appreciate vegetables.
Get all around with the black olives. I'm just going to one by one pick off these basil leaves. So that you can tell your mom you ate your fiber. And last but not least, I found some pepperoni hanging around in my refrigerator. Feel free to go forward with the meat of your choice.
That's beautiful.
Looks very festive and vibrant, doesn't it? Careful now. Make sure you're wearing an oven mitt. We're going to drop this back in our 350 for about 10 more minutes. Hey, Carrie.
Uh-huh.
What is a pirate's favorite cheese?
I don't know.
Jarlsberg.
That's cute.
It's Swiss. It's a Gruyere.
That looks amazing. Yay! CHEEZ-IT pizza! Who would have thought?
It turned out better than exactly what I expected. Check this out. We've got this nice crispy crust, but we have to let this set up for about 45 minutes before we... I'm kidding. We're gonna let this set up for about 4 or 5 minutes before we pull it out of there and cut in. If you haven't burned your hand yet, now's a good time to burn your hand.
No.
So that you'll never forget making this beautiful cast iron cheese nip pizza. Look at that.
That looks really good.
Unreal.
Oh my gosh.
Comment below if you've ever had a pizza.
It's gonna be so good.
This is when you plot out which direction you're gonna cut this, because you know I'm keeping this extra crispy ridge here for myself. Let's go across. I've never done this before, so bear with me. Well, would you look at that? Pizza, but CHEEZ-IT. Wow.
That looks really good.
Pizza, but CHEEZ-IT.
Do a scratch on the back.
Obligatory ASMR for you. And now you're ready for step one. Get CHEEZ-IT with it. Oh, whoa. Oh. The world is always looking for excuses to sneak more cheese into a pizza, and I think that this is just the best idea that we've ever had. Stuffed crust can go bust. This is the way to sneak extra cheese into your pizza, is with a cheese nip crust. Try this at home and surprise yourself with the best crossover of your two favorite snacks. As always, this has been BonAppekit. Feel free to like, subscribe, share us around, leave us any recipes you'd like to see us make in the comments below, and God bless. Hey Carrie, I know these jokes aren't the best, but I'm just trying to make you loaf.
That's cute.
Hey Carrie, what is a pirate's favorite cheese?
I don't know.
Jarlsberg.
That's cute.
It's Swiss. It's a Gruyere. Gruyere.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Cheddar. Hey Carrie, what happens when a baker tries something... Hey Carrie, what happens when a baker tries something that's never been done before?
Something new?
Hey Carrie, what happens when a baker tries something new?
I don't know.
He's taking a rib.
What?
Hey, that's a good one for the outtakes. Welcome back to something. What's the name of the show again?
Viral.
Welcome back to... What?
Wait, that's not a good look.
Today I'm taking a whisk. Today... Step one is to put that butter back in the freezer. You want it frozen. The reason I'm doing it
Wait. Go ahead.
I forgot the reason I'm doing it this way. The reason I'm doing it this way is because...
When it's frozen.
What?
Anyway, just do what I do.
I froze my butter because it's easier to grate if you're using a fruit pasta. You can use any store-bought sauce you like, but we've had these tomatoes, mushrooms, a little bit of olive, garlic. These have been stewing for a little while this afternoon. So we are going to coax those. Oh, am I any good at this? We're going to coax those. Aye. Really?
Okay.
This isn't going to work either. Oh my gosh. Why did they make it like this? Talk about.
Never did this before.
This is when you got to plot which direction
What does it look like on the bottom?
you're going to cut.
Actually.
Can I do my shtick first?
Yes.
Story time, everyone. We weren't sure whether to call this the CHEEZ-IT pizza or the CHEEZ-NIP pizza, and I was reminded of a time when there was a snack called nibs. Turns out CHEEZ-IT is a Kraft product, CHEEZ-NIPS is a Nabisco product, which made nabs, but the Canadians made nibs, or am I getting this right? Anyway, it's... As always, this has been BonAppekit. Feel free to like, subscribe.
Share us around. Would you call it cheese nip or cheese nap?
Comment below if you call this cheese nap.